I want to welcome everyone to this online seminar on digital currency and investment opportunity brought to you by Crypto Edge. Please feedback like someone that wants to take a passport photograph and give your 100% attention. It is my prayer that you all gain something very substantive in today's seminar as we forge ahead in our investment adventure. First and second waves of COVID-19 pandemic comes the frenzy of magical currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a host of others. Now, Bitcoin has outweighed the value of gold, platinum, and subsequently named the number one world asset yet in past. You might be wondering what determines the price of one Bitcoin. That has been something many people have asked me, or just called me from somewhere and say, Prof, what determines the price of Bitcoin? We really want to know. But before I delve into that, let me quickly give you a history of Bitcoin itself so you can appreciate this currency. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency 2009 by Yoshi Nakamoto, the name given to an unknown creator of this virtual currency. Transactions are recorded in blockchain, which shows the transaction history for each unit, and it is used to prove ownership. Blockchain technology is used to manage virtual accounting and avoid duplication. Thank you. Now, also, let's look at stock versus crypto. Okay, you need to have a paradigm shift when you're considering virtual currency. They are not exactly the same as stocks. Okay, now, any stocks you can get in the market. Bitcoin is different from purchasing a stock or bond. But Bitcoin is not capricious. So consequently, there are no corporate balance sheet or funds to review. Okay, unlike investing in the fiat currency, coin is not issued by a central bank or it's not backed by a government. Therefore, monetary policies, inflation rates, economic growth measurements that typically influence the value of currency do not apply to Bitcoin. So I just try to explain that a lot of people misquoted Bitcoin or virtual currency for stocks, and so they tend to just hand it as Ponzi because they could not see the difference between the two. They cannot see why they should do virtual currency. Okay, it's not exactly the same. You can't view them the same way. They are two different things entirely. So that's why I say we need to have a paradigm shift. Okay, when we are venturing into virtual currency. Great. So now we see, contrarily, that Bitcoin price are influenced by the following factors. One, the supply of Bitcoin and market demand for it. Two, the cost of producing a Bitcoin through the mining process. The reward issued to Bitcoin miners for verifying transactions on blockchain. The number of competing cryptocurrencies. The exchanges it trades on. Regulations governing its internal government. These are the major factors that influences just as it applies to Bitcoin, same way it applies to other virtual currencies in the market. since the success of Bitcoin today, there are over thousands of cryptos on popular exchange such as Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Ripple, Tron, USD, US Coin, and a host of other coins. We have actually have about 4,560 virtual currencies right now. Benefits of automated crypto trading. We want to look at uh, do you really get benefit from doing this thing, or it's just one of those things, one of those games in the market, or one of those things take people's money or something that you can actually tap when you get into Bitcoin or other virtual currency. It gives you a peer-to-peer transaction potential. You're able to transact peer-to-peer. It removes uh, the middleman. Okay, like now we are seeing Bitcoin as a decentralized currency, so it's making sure that whatever you want to do, you do it with your direct partner in business or the direct customer you're dealing with. You're not coming through a bank or you're not coming through a partner, you're not coming through a middleman. That's number one benefit. So it offers little on the transaction fee. It facilitates, it is used for more confidential transactions. Okay, since you are in your home bank, you can actually do whatever you want to do with confidentiality stage. Yes, greater access to credit. Cryptocurrency gives you greater access to credit. So you might want to have more volume of credit, but you with fiat currency, you might be limited in doing so. But with crypto, you have greater access to credit, so giving you via international trade uh, opportunities. You're able to have easier international trade. Individual ownership. Like I said before, since you cut out middleman, you are now your own bank. You own your money. You own your yours. So you have an individual ownership. Okay, I think we have some other things I want us to look at. It's actually give great potential to increase in value. We've seen Bitcoin boost from less than a cent to over 60,000 uh, 50,000 US dollars. So you see that Bitcoin or any currency you want to get into gives you potential increase. Security. It also gives security. In this security have said you need to really tap into it by following um, the security space that is given to Bitcoin. Like for instance, you need to configure an uppercase letters and also having numbers and special characters. And this must be known to only yourself. You also use factors together, you use congruent together, you use uh, backup phrases, and this backup phrases needs to be written in your personal diary. So this um, there's no how an hacker can actually see your diary. Okay. Now we move to looking at it. 10 the best 10 coins to buy right now. Okay, there have been shouts everywhere. People were like, what do I do? How do I get in? What coin do I buy? I'm scared. Right now, this uh, seminar is allowing your face, opening your eyes to things you need to know. So you have got to really 10 best coin you can buy now. You can buy Dogecoin, okay? You can buy Binance. You can buy Tron. I think that's Solari. Let me remove this. Okay. You can buy Solano. You can buy Cardano, or another name for Cardano, short for his ADA. You can buy SHIB, Trade, Ethereum. Or we have two more, SafeMoon, Elongate. Now, my advice for you is that you should try to disperse your free funds into Bitcoin. Say you have $100 or $1,000 of any amount, okay, and say in 30 to 60 days, you can just harvest them because you don't know which coin will actually have a boom, space house, okay, spread the fund into it. But right now, okay, before I tell you that, if you have any question, please help me put them in text and then you text them to me. Right now, let's be taking our questions so that we can round up quickly. We don't want to take your time. There will be no audio questions so that we can reduce noise from the background. But if you're very sure that you're in a very quiet place, you're not in the market or on the road, and there's no noise, then you can unmute yourself and ask the questions. But otherwise, please, you can prepare a question, text, and then send it to the admin or send to the general room. Thank you. So other coins you can do, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Nano. Now those 10 coins are actually the best coins right now. You can see Bitcoin is diving. There's some retracement. Bitcoin is relatively bearish. So I will not say you should put your money right now in Bitcoin. Litecoin is a relative coin with Bitcoin. Whatever happens to Bitcoin happens to Litecoin, same as Bitcoin Cash. Nano is in the world of its own. Now, for sport lovers, you can do Atletico Madrid fan token called ATM. You can do Liverpool fan token, just got launched a few days ago and it's really going so fine. That's Liverpool fan token. Now, how to earn huge profit from cryptocurrency? Yeah, we are now at the question we want to know how do I really earn huge profit from cryptocurrency? You need to wait to the end of the seminar to get the best coin to off your free funds. Okay, so I'm going to teach that how at the end of this seminar, and then you just need to wait to the end. All right. So now come back to this question: how to earn huge profit from cryptocurrency? You need to buy sell one or more pairs of cryptos which have high potential and liquidity. Okay, like now, Bitcoin has the highest market capitalization of over $1.3 trillion. Okay, so it might look like a good uh, market for you because it has high potential. All right, but you can also look at other coins like the market like Ethereum, Ethereum slash dollar is doing pretty fine right now. Haga and it hits the them like that. So you look at the liquidity in the market, how much money is in the market. If the money is so small, then you should be wise in going into such markets. It's better to look for high potential and high liquidity. So you also another thing you need to watch out for is you watch out for the low lows, okay, the correction factors and other factors which triggers them, such as mass panic, mass sell. Okay, if you see this type of indices, you notice that they indicate that the market is bearish. So you wait until the bearishness is level. Okay, that's when you buy. Now, for you to do what I'm talking about. Now, you can see this place. You can see this place. This is Dutch a pair of Dodge and USDT, and it has actually come low from this region, and now it's now leveled. It's leveled here. So, and that the market is rising. There are indications that the market will recover from its what? From its bearishness. So this is when you buy. This is when you buy, and then you can see here we have a demand zone. People are now demanding more for Dodge, and then when you come in like this, you are flowing with the market, and you get more value for your coin. Other pair you can do, like I said before, harder. This is harder. Other keep rising, so you can do other. Okay. Also, conversely, you need to watch out for the high highs on bullish markets. Factors that trigger them like mass acceptance, like when this guy Lamont bought into Bitcoin and bought as much as $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. That is more or less like um, a high demand for the market. Just one man has put in what uh, thousands or even thousands of people can put in at the time. So that's like a mass acceptance. So a mass buy, or you have to look for government giveaways. Okay, like when there were palliatives in the US, in Europe, a lot of people, okay, they were able to go into the market with this money and buy. That sign indicates that the market is bullish. Okay, so that's when you buy. So you need to now sell at a peak. Now, where is the peak? You give yourself a peak because you can't just be in the market and forget yourself in the market. So you have to give yourself a peak. So that's when you sell. When it gets to your peak, when it gets to a particular volume or a particular percentage that you have engaged, you sell because now, so you can gain profit. The more funds you put, into the market at first, the better to avoid recurring or blockchain charges. You can also gain even if the market falls. Just know when, okay, you come in and come out. Like I said before, I was going to give us the yeah the best coin that you can invest in. Now, at the time of setting up this seminar, I have just one coin in mind. Okay, so I'm going to drop it for you right now. Investing in that coin would give you what I call a massive ROI, and that coin is Shiba, coin. Short for it is SHIB. You can see it here. Okay, after the time I bought that coin, I studied the coin for like a week, and the coin was at five zeros, 5 zeros. Now you can see the coin and it's going up and it's going up. This coin actually moved 4,000% within 30 days. So if you do Shiba Inu right now, to the next 60 days, I can tell you, you would have more than three, yes, 300% of your investment. Please let's add the questions right now. We're rounding up. This is the last show. Okay. In our next videos, we'll be doing stuff like knowing how to gain a lot from the bearish market. You can also subscribe to Chief for buy sell signal if you haven't perfected the indices.